we should be.
Oh, okay.
All right. Yeah, it's looking over there. Boom, bum, bum, bum.
Hey, kitty, kitty.
So I was reading some article about new Skype,
Oh no.
and yeah, there's an in between version that they had a link to. It's new Skype. You can do split screen. You can do tons of stuff, but it still has camera control.
Oh,
So hopefully they're not going to upgrade that.
maybe one day we should really, really look into something else.
Yeah, it would be good.
Yeah.
Like for example, on this version of Skype, you cannot move the
Right.
your picture.
And I'm on. I don't know how. I still am because it's multiple times told me the next restart. We're just.
Oh
Gonna
yes,
give it to you.
exactly. It
But
says
right now, I can minimize the picture. Here, let me get down there. Where's my mouse? Here it is. So this is your picture back to you. And I can minimize it. And I don't know how I'm still on that old version.
yeah, no, you're lucky. Mine now is postage stamp size, up in the upper right corner. Used to be able to drag it to any corner you want. Used to be able to resize it if you wanted.
Right.
You can't do any of that. However, when I went to resize it during Leo's show, I suddenly had half a screen, me, and half a screen Leo, which I didn't even know that.
It's just hilarious. They got rid
Yeah.
of. They got rid of something that was so intuitive to resize
Yes.
it, and they have
Yes,
added
exactly.
something so unintuitive, which is I've seen that before, where it says you kind of big cropped and the other person
Yes,
kind of big
yes. And I was
cropped.
trying to show Leo something, and I couldn't even. That part of what I was showing wasn't in my. It was ridiculous.
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
Yeah.
Hey, Captain J.
Kitty, kitty.
Captain J says you can drag me into any corner. Not so fast, Captain J. We have standards here. Not very high standards, but we have some standards.
But they're there.
Hey!
Kitty cat. You want to join me? Just chill there. Just calm down.
Now, it's Waffles who's the purry cat, right?
Yes. This is Jack Jack.
Jack Jack. Okay.
I didn't know about Jack Jack, but he is a scaredy cat. He does not like other people.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
interesting.
He's
Yeah.
like, I thought he's basically a pretty chill cat. But when other people get around, he gets very nervous and he hides.
Charlie is a fraidy cat. Charlie is, when we walk him home at night, 3 nights a week, you put your garbage out. If it's windy and any of those garbage bags flicker, Charlie
he's like-
lays down flat, and we have to carry him home. Anything that
funny.
moves out of the ordinary freaks him out.
I need to take this cat into the vet soon. He's always been really sensitive about his ears, and when I originally got him, I said I used to have a cat that had ear mites, which is just like a tiny little, almost microscopic thing that lives in
Yeah.
cat's ears, and I mentioned it. I said I think he has ear mites, and they said, well, he's a kitten. There's no way he can have ear mites. But they washed his ears out. And he's always been so sensitive about them. So I still think he has ear mites.
Oh, okay.
So I need to go. in there and
Maybe they have a smart swab for cats.
That's what we need. That's what we need.
The video is terrible. My video seems fine, Spike.
It's terrible, by the way. Weird. Why is the video terrible? Let me see.
Dun, dun.
I have not dropped any frames. Held on to all the frames.
Yeah, you look good on the other monitor. I think you're Spike. I think it's at your end.
Yeah, I'm going to chalk that up to user error. It's at 720 for me.
Oh, 725. Oh, you're talking.
That is very true. Yeah, the bit rate's a little low. I can see that. But let me see what my bit rate's at. I don't know if I can change that on the fly. Output.
Bleak says, Ray, ear mites, you can treat them with a little bit of the flea stuff rubbed in their ears.
Ah.
But maybe let the vet do it. Video is weird. I see a growth on Chad's face. Are you growing a beard?
Yeah, I am. It's not the video's fault, unfortunately.
Oh, okay.
I'm trying to become distinguished.
Oh, wow.
It doesn't really show up very well in this.
No.
lighting.
Have you ever had a beard that was like a beard?
No.
No.
The most I've ever... Basically, this is how far almost all of my facial hair gets, is to this stage, and then I cut it off. So I'm going to keep going.
Okay.
When I was on Good Morning America that one time, it was about this length. But I normally cut the side portions off, so it's a goatee.
Right, okay.
So anyway, I'm trying. I don't know if it's possible, but I'm going to try.
Needs more Sharpie.
Yeah, exactly. I was thinking they were joking at PAX that I should get mascara and put that. No, the facial hair will not become red. Yeah,
beard oil?
I've heard of this. In fact, a friend of mine sells it. He's another YouTuber named Vintage Beef, and he has his own line of beard oil. So I've heard of it before.
Is it to tame a beard or supposed to help you grow?
Soft. I think it's soft. It's like a conditioner, I think.
Oh, okay.
I think.
Yeah, I have some.
It's kind of like headlight fluid. Gel. You just buy it and you see. You have some gel for your mustache.
Yeah, I have some mustache gel, but occasionally I remember to use it. Like I have some straggly little hair, but on the other hand, who cares?
Exactly. Conditioner for your beard. I finally picked up some dry shampoo. I haven't.
For you or the cat?
For me. No, not for the cat. For me.
And what? So you can wash your hair without getting in a tub?
Exactly. It's like if I'm running really late for something and my hair is just greasy, you spray that in. You're supposed to spray it in and then wait. And it's like a powder, and then the powder kind of sucks up all the oils, and then you basically brush your hair out, and then the powder falls out.
Oh.
Yeah. Honestly,
I used that one time too, and my hair fell out.
Yeah, that dry shampoo, it can be bad. I think you use the dry Nair. I think
that was, that's what it was.
Oh, that's what it was.
Now I know. Dum bum bum bum.
Milba says, if I do decide to shave off what I've grown, I need to do at least one Giz Wiz with your mustache, Dickie D. I need to recreate yours. Go for the sides in the middle. Have a Dickie D mustache.
Yeah. All right, Twitch and YouTube look good here, says Dan Wally.
Sweet.
Hey, Valve, how you doing? Where's Becky? Is Becky here?
2 different feeds.
Bleak.
Let's see. I have it up on mine. Here, I can... Well, I don't know if this is going to do anything, because if it pixelates for you now, it'll probably pixelate for you here. Wait a second. Dickie D, give me some movement.
You think it's working okay?
Move around.
Okay. Well,
Use that.
Yeah, I don't move too much during this show.
No.
I'm
not pixeling to
Hey, Ace, how you doing? Bleak.
Looks good to me.
Captain J, you have a new name?
Hmm. He does.
720p. Okay. Yeah.
Crispy.
Okay, I guess we can go. We have
Let's do it.
CES 2.
CES. The second episode, part 2. Whoops. Hey, I'm actually glad I did that. I forgot. Oh, you know what? I'm not even sure if all the videos are going to play.
Oh, okay.
Make sure they do.
Let's see. You have 2 of them.
That's one.
Hey, we're at CES.
That's one.
That's it.
So,
2.
are you
That's one.
Yep.
CES 2019?
That's another. That's
Right.
it. I think that's all. And then the other one's from the website.
Very good. And then you just have a shot from the letter.
Yes.
Okay,
Let me
very
make sure I
good.
got that letter. Yep.
Okay.
It's the same.
Cool. In 3, 2. On this episode of the Giz Wiz, we have CES Part 2. Some great new gadgets from the CES show. We also have a letter and a warehouse. All next on the Giz Wiz.
It's the same old show with Dickie D and OMG chat on your PC. It's time for the Giz Wiz because gadgets are his business. They've got a gizmo sickness, geek disease, under pathology, rows and rows of USBs, glowing LEDs. Get ready for the Giz Wiz now.
Now, and here he is, your chief vice president officer of gadgets, Dick DiBartolo. How are you doing, Dickie D?
I'm doing good, sir. And you?
Doing good myself. Doing really good.
And we are talking about Consumer Electronics Show. I keep forgetting. They keep sending out emails. Don't call it CES.
I really hope
it's very hard not to, because everything is CES unveiled. CES.
I feel like there's just one PR person that had this idea, probably high up, VP or something, and no, everybody else is just sighing and just trying to keep their jobs, so they're going along with it. But no one said, no one wants to call it the Consumer Electronics Show. They want to call it CES.
Yeah.
That's what I feel like's going on there. I just got back from San Antonio, actually.
Oh, yes. Did you go to the Riverwalk thing?
I did. Love it.
That's great.
San Antonio is actually one of my favorite cities. And part of it maybe I've only ever seen the downtown and been around downtown. I haven't actually been out to the suburbs or anything like that. But it's a really well-maintained, clean city. It's awesome to walk around in. They have been taken over by Lime bikes. And this is something you guys don't have in New York yet, do you? New York keeps them away.
Yeah, we have City Bike that's fairly well run, but you have to park them. And
yeah, no, this is not like that at all. It is pure anarchy. Lime bikes everywhere. There's 4 companies. There's Lime, Jump, which is owned by Uber, Bird, and Razor, which I didn't Razor, the scooter company. Yeah, they make rentable scooters, electric scooters. I had no idea. And those things were everywhere. They were the worst, though. But yeah, so those have taken over.
So what is how did they make money? You rent it, but the object is you
super
leave it
inexpensive
anywhere, right?
Anywhere. So there's so many of them. I mean, they're literally like trash, just everywhere, except that they're $500 to $1,000 scooters just sitting around. And out on your walk from one part of the city to another, you'll most likely come across 1 or 2 or 5. And then you'll pull out the app and you'll scan a QR code that's on the electric scooter. It'll unlock, and the pricing is super simple. It's $1 to start and 15 cents every minute. So you can spend a good long time on them. And it's the most I think I ever spent was like $8. And we were literally we just unlocked a few one night and just literally just scootered around and had fun playing in parking lots and trying not to bang our heads against the cement, and having a good time. I mean, I hated these the first time I saw them. And it's because the first time I saw them, it was in my city. And I was thinking, oh, these are ugly. These are horrible. I hate them. But being a tourist and having those around was awesome. Like, I would walk 2 blocks and be like, oh, I need a scooter. I can't walk. I need an electric scooter. And then there's this whole other side, very much like Uber or Lyft, where everything is very almost like crowd driven. You know, almost anyone can sign up to be an Uber driver or Lyft driver, unless if you're in a city that has like a lot of legal hoops to jump through. But they have this program where you can charge the bikes and you get paid to charge them. So you log into an app, and if you have a truck, you can drive around the city and find bikes that are low charge. You throw them into the back of your truck, you take them to your house, and you plug them in, and then the next morning you go and drop them off on a corner, and there's no like official license. This isn't the company doing it. It's just someone who's signed in through the app, and they get paid to charge up these, like a few dollars a scooter. But if you do 70 of them every day for a week, you can get a few $100.
Oh my God.
So yeah, anyway, so that's how they get charged, is people find dead ones and charge them up in their house. And it's pay as you, well, each service is a little different. Some of them are pay per ride. Lime is kind of like a gift card that you have to have a little bit of cash in the app in your wallet, and then you'll once you're out of money, it'll reload it $20 or $10 or something like that.
Wow.
But yeah, so anyway, the scooters were really fun, actually. And then the show PAX was awesome. It's a video game show. It was the first PAX that I haven't had to work in like a lot of PAX, and so it was just super fun just to hang out with friends and see games and play games.
And you must be a big celebrity there, right?
Not big. It's it's so funny because at some conventions, oh yeah, Minecraft conventions, absolutely. But just a general PAX, like general video game, I maybe got noticed like 3 or 4 times. Which, I was never sitting there like, gotta avoid the fans. It was always wonderful if someone was like, "Are you OMG Chad?" I was like, "Yeah."
Oh, that's good.
So yeah, not a PAX.
And that person was always Josh, our producer.
Exactly. Josh kept.
If there was no crowd, Josh would run out,
my ego.
Are you OMG Chad?
Exactly. He'd go and switch wigs and yeah, he'd make me feel real good. That's why we pay him. Yeah. So anyways, I had a good time. Did you happen to do anything over the week?
Oh, this is the worst week in the city ever. It was Tuesday. It was 4 degrees actual temperature.
Moly.
And the wind chill was 20 below. I have never been so cold. And I love that the landlord emailed everybody. We know it's cold, but do not light your oven and use it for heat. Really?
What?
So Dennis, I said to Dennis, you know what? We'll just say that we bought a 100-pound turkey, and at an hour a pound, it has to be on for 100 hours.
Wait, is that something people do? Is light their oven to heat the house?
Oh, didn't you know that? Yes.
No, I've never done that.
In cities where there are winters and there's not enough heat, people light the oven, and you have to be super careful because of carbon monoxide.
Right.
And also you put pots of water in there so that it's also giving you a little bit of humidity because it tends to dry out the room.
Wow.
Yeah, but it's like a yo-yo. Today was 50. Tomorrow it's going to be 28. Yeah. It's just bizarre.
Now, I don't mean to sound crass or like why not just like go get an electric heater?
Oh, I have those.
Okay, good.
Oh
okay.
yeah. No, I have. No, the problem is this building is an older building,
and everything leaks. There's just like
no, it's just that if you put more than 15 amps on any one circuit, everything goes out. So yeah. So it was sort of like
if something works, why fix something?
Yeah. No. I had a electric heater at one end of the apartment, oven at the other end of the apartment.
Interesting.
And it's rare that it goes down that low. Normally, the electric heater just keeps things doing well.
And that's because the whole building is like on one heater system, like a boiler.
Yes. It's on a boiler, and the city. I think the city is. It has to be at least 58 overnight. and it has to be at least 65 during the day. But the buildings are so drafty that it's very hard to.
Yeah, that's kind of what I
up.
meant by like leaky. Is I didn't mean
Yes,
like
yeah,
water. I meant like
yeah.
like heat just escapes.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
Cracks everywhere.
That's the problem.
Wow.
But anyway, I got to go to the boat show yesterday, and
Oh,
I have a
cool.
little video later. So, should we? Oh, you know,
Let's jump in.
you and I both missed Foldy Mate
I know.
because Foldy Mate. 3 years in a row, I guess we saw them. They were always at an event we always go to called Showstoppers. And this year they decided to be at an event called CES Unveiled that, opens 2 days before the show. So you have to go to Vegas early to go to Showstoppers. But Rich DeMuro, who I've been on with on Twit, is a reporter for KTLA, subs for Leo. And I said, did you happen to go to CES Unveiled? And he said, yeah. I said, did you happen to see Foldy Mate? And he goes, did I see it? I made a 2-minute video about it. So this is it. This is our lend us help reporter.
This is, we should remove the Giz. Well, just put that Giz Wiz logo on it. It looks like we made that. Yeah, this is.
We did not make this. This
No,
is
exactly.
this is Rich's video.
Here we go.
Rich DeMuro here at CES 2019, checking out all the coolest gadgets. And luckily I brought some of my laundry with me because we're going to check out a new machine called the Foldy Mate that will fold your laundry for you. Deborah Cohen, tell me about this machine. What does it do?
So this is a robotic laundry folder, and it will fold your laundry for you. It will fold all your shirts, like the types of t-shirts that you're holding, button shirts, towels, and pants.
Okay, so I'm going to load one of these in here. So what do I do?
Okay, so it's really, really simple. You literally just clip the items to these clips. You see how simple it is? If you have kids, they're going to be fighting over folding the laundry. And it's folding inside, it's adapting, it's automatically adapting. It recognizes the size and the type of item. And then you'll see it appear at the bottom. I'll just press here eject so that it will actually come out.
Oh, I love that sound it makes, like a little magical sound. And this shirt was folded by a robot. What types of items can it fold and how many can I feed in there?
Okay, so first of all, there's no limit. As soon as that drawer is full, they will eject. The types of items, it will fold shirts, pillowcases, towels, pants. It will fold items from age 6 to extra, extra large. It won't fold large items like sheets and tablecloths or small items like underwear, socks, baby clothes, or anything like that.
But I love that it does the shirts. Can it do jeans?
It can do jeans, yes.
And towels? I mean, this is...
medium-sized towels, yes.
Okay, how much is this going to cost me?
Okay, so the target price is around $1,000, but it isn't final yet. We still have a long and costly manufacturing process ahead of us, so it could change.
All right, Deborah Cohen from Foldy Mate, thank you so much for the robot that is literally going to change household work. If you want to learn more about it, go to my website. It is richontech.tv. Reporting from CES 2019 in Las Vegas, I'm Rich DeMuro. Back to you.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah, so he brought shirts, so we know that the machine did fold them, because I think one year they threw shirts in the top.
They did.
And then we
it
realized
grabbed
later.
them from you, and then it deposited them into a basket, and then it
and then they had a similar set of shirts at the bottom, so we were fooled. So Rich showed up with 2 shirts, and Rich, thank you so much for letting us use your video and seeing it work.
You know, every time we bring them up, they've kind of become a joke, because I think we're into the 3rd year. Is what I remember.
Oh yeah, and also I thought they were selling it, and then she said we still have a long road ahead of us. And it sounded like they were going to rethink something because they're still trying to get it under $1,000.
Exactly.
You know, maybe
but
families with a ton of kids are looking forward to this.
And see, obviously the best price point would be like $100. You know, it's something in that range. $1,000 is, though, a lot less than I expected. I was expecting this to be like a $2,500 object. I'm actually surprised to hear that they're aiming for 1,000, and then also seeing it looked pretty solid.
It does. It looks way
like
better.
a printer, on steroids.
Yes. It looked better than the mock-ups that they had made that were much bigger, and this is starting to look like a legitimate machine, and actually it does work. But for someone who needs 3 T-shirts and 4 sets of underwear a week,
Exactly.
and
it has to be a
really
really big family or like a small hotel.
Yes, there you go. There you go.
I could see that as well.
That is perfect. That is a perfect place. Or if you live in a big building where they have a series of washing machines, they can install one of these and charge $1 every 20 minutes or something.
Oh yeah,
and let it pay back itself.
Laundromats. That is going.
Yeah.
Oh,
no, it's very funny because Dennis and I were walking down the street and they were unloading these giant washing machines and dryers, and I said, wow, that building, everybody must be getting a new washer and dryer. And then as I walked by it, I saw all these slide credit card in here. So I realized they were going down into the basement of the building where they were going to have a laundry room, and then people would just pay per load to do their laundry. Still very convenient and cheaper than having to buy the machine yourself.
And people are mentioning that for $1,000, there is quite a lot of service that you could buy. I mean, you could basically get your clothes dry cleaned for a very long time, or hire someone just to do your laundry, or a whole host of other things.
Yeah. Our laundromat does fold everything.
Yeah.
It's a little more expensive than
like just doing laundry.
Having them do that. Yeah, but it's like an extra $5 for 2 or 3 bags of laundry, all neatly folded.
Yeah.
So that wins my vote.
Awesome. Okay, that's kind of our first gadget, even though it's not really one of our gadgets.
No, we're not counting it as a gadget. You'll still get all gadgets from us. And our first one, well, you've mentioned it because it's your video.
Yeah, so this as something that a lot of sort of security freaks / security conscious, however you want to call it, people have brought up is if you have all of these smart home objects, Echoes, Google Homes, well, they're always listening to you, which some people kind of have a problem with. So this product will help solve that. Hey guys, it's Chad here at Showstoppers 2019. I'm here with Jen. And Jen, tell me about what we're seeing right here on this little Echo.
Sure. This is what our product is called, Mute Plus. It addresses smart speaker privacy so that you can make sure your private conversations are always private when you need them to. So this is a simple, low-tech, battery-operated device that you place on top of your Amazon smart speaker, again, when you don't want your conversations to be heard. So I'll simply demonstrate.
So this is on right now, right?
Alexa. So
there it goes, it's working.
Right now. And then you'll set the privacy timer. There's 10-minute increments. So I've got it set for 30 minutes right now. Mm-hmm. You'll place it on top and say, Alexa. And she's not turning on.
Nothing. So it's a little white noise creator, just right there.
Device inside of it, so it's canceling you, the user.
And so we're in a kind of a loud situation. If this was in my house, and my house would hopefully be quieter than this room, would I be able to hear it?
The device?
Yeah, the device, no.
No. And what's the beauty about it, whether you're up close or really far away, I mean, the key is, even if you're up close and listening, Alexa still can't hear you because it's a device. It's perfect.
Yeah, nice, very nice. So those privacy-conscious folks. Now, how much does it cost?
This is $24.99, and it's available on our website at mysmartylife.com.
mysmartylife.com. And then you guys have some other cute, a little adorable...
Take it up a notch and have a little fun. These are called Plug-Its, and they come as a 3-pack, a family 3-pack. They go over your 5-watt USB adapter chargers, so they work with most smartphones, and you simply just put it over your charger and claim that that one's yours and tell everyone to back off.
Nice.
We've got 6 different styles that we're launching with, and again, this is available on mysmartylife.com for $14.99.
Perfect. That about wraps it up from here at us here at Showstoppers. We're gonna hear you later. Bye. I guess Dick can't handle any more. He's just done. So there you go. The Mute Plus from My Smarty Life. Simple. fairly inexpensive, $25 to make sure.
Yeah, exactly. And it's only for the Echo devices.
Yeah, only Echoes at the moment. I asked if it would work on Google Home Minis or stuff like that. No product yet for that. Also, there isn't a constant on mode. Because it's battery operated, you could set it at most for an hour, but eventually it will turn off. So you do need to be conscious that you need to turn it on right before you have a private conversation. So keep that in mind too.
You know, it's very funny because I also showed this on ABC News, and a lot of people liked it because they said the mute button, even though all these devices have a mute button, like one guy said, and he's probably right, is that the mute is probably a thing in the program, and that if someone wanted to hack it, they could just.
It's probably a software mute, not a hardware like microphone disconnect from the motherboard situation. Yes, exactly. So
this would solve that.
Right. So yeah, and here it is. By the way, it's not smarty as you would. It's smart. My Smart Life. By the way, I'm pretty sure this is it. Maybe. I'm trying to find it. I'm not sure.
The company
if this is
I think it is called My Smart Life. The device is called Smarty with a, whatever that thing is over the E. But I think the actual company is My Smart Life.
Yeah. Okay. Well. Next.
All right. So then I went off on my own with the help of Larry Gerson, who was doing videos while Josh was off with you. And we went to the Will Personal Electric Vehicle booth. And we found two things. One from 1 year ago and what's coming in the future right here.
Hey, we're at CES. We're seeing something a little different here. And this is a wheelchair that Justin's going to tell us about. So, Justin, I'll walk with you. Sure. So with this wheelchair, we can go up curves. You tell us.
Sure, yeah. We can go up a 2-inch curb. Goes through gravel, rocks, mulch, all that kind of stuff.
Okay, I'll walk with you.
Okay, great. Let's go. And yeah, the really unique part about it is the wheels. They're Omni wheels, so they go in any direction. So without having to turn like a traditional caster. And the size of the wheel actually makes it great for doing some off-roading, going on the mulch, the rocks, everything that we just went through.
Now, what would this retail for?
This retails for $39.99. It's been available for a year. We launched it at CES last year. We won a Best in Show Innovation Award for it. Really excited about that. And this year we're actually launching our autonomous.
I know, we're going to look over here. So I know there's a model of this chair that can go up a 3-inch curb. But what is going on here? Sure. You can get out of your chair.
Sure, okay. So right here, actually, we're demonstrating our autonomous technology. So we have a autonomous driven model that essentially you can call it to come to you. It'll pick you up, and then you can direct it where to go using like a tablet type of a device. And it will just take you there without you having to touch the joystick.
So like, would this be at an airport? Or?
Yeah, so the original intent, we're actually test piloting it with a few airports right now. And you could essentially tell it to go to gate C28 and off it'll take you.
Okay, so they sent a chair for me. And at the airport, I think they'd probably have to have a bigger luggage rack, but you put your bag in the back of it. True. Now, the funny thing is, I said, now, is this programmed to drive me to the end of the track? And she said, no, you're going to drive it. And I said, well, I'll probably hit things. And she said, no, the object is try to hit things.
Oh,
she
wow.
said, we
so
have
get
bumpers
points for hitting people and things.
Yeah, exactly. So she said, drive it and try to hit that first bumper over there. And the guy directs me, smash into that. But you can't.
Oh, wow.
And he explains that there's this technology that keeps you a foot from everything. He says, try to drive into that one. And it stops automatically. Then he says, try to back over me. And the guy here says, back over the guy behind you. And you can't. It just stops a foot before you can bump into anything, back or forward.
That is so cool.
it stops.
Will.us, yeah, so if you want more information, feel free to visit our website.
Great. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Take me to my next appointment. Oh, it's coming. It's coming. Bye.
That is definitely something I could see airports take high advantage of, because I'm always kind of blown away that there's always, whenever you see someone in a wheelchair, there's like a employee behind them, like pushing them around. And anytime you need to get someone off a plane, they have to call like 5 employees to go get people off the plane and stuff like that.
Yes, and often it takes a long time only because as you sit there, you keep hearing, "We need a wheelchair."
Yeah, exactly. There's
like we're waiting. So this is a possibility. I'm not sure if like at JFK or LAX, where there are thousands of people, if this would work. But I mean, I did try to hit things, and the technology there just prevented me from hitting anything.
Yeah.
So
I mean, also that model that they were kind of showing off, it was so sleek. That was like the sleekest.
Yeah, it was very slick. So this was like their wheelchair model, and the one that they were demonstrating for a couple of years down the road, I think, is just in in animation form.
Yeah.
But
that's crazy.
It's clever, yeah. It's called, the company's Will, WHILL, and they're Will.us.
That is so neat. Sometimes there's products that's just like, that is so cool that I'm glad that I'm learning about it, because I'm sad that I haven't up until now. Like if I ever got in a wheelchair and I wanted the sleekest motorized wheelchair, it's good to know that there's something out there.
Yeah. Well, you're like 5 years from that.
Oh, exactly. That's why I want to know.
Exactly.
It's right around the corner for me.
For me. Oh, no, what you want to go around in is what you found.
Oh, yes, that is true. Okay, and we're going to take a look at that right now. It's not quite as diverse in the things that it can do as a wheelchair, but it is incredibly fun. So let's check it out.
So, are you happy with your Tesla?
Yeah, it's just a little intimidating every once in a while, but I'm really happy with it.
Okay, well, I think I have something less intimidating.
Okay.
And maybe as much fun.
Oh, awesome.
Ladies and gentlemen, Tesla Jr.
Oh, it's adorable. Oh, my gosh. Okay, well, and we're here with Jeff. Hey, Jeff, how are you going?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Doing wonderful. Okay, so tell us a little bit about what we're seeing here.
So this is Nightbot Go-Kart Kit. This is the Segway Nightbot's latest product. That is, I would say, definitely the most entertaining product that Segway Nightbot has ever released. And it's
the first go-kart, right?
It is the first go-kart released by Segway Nightbot. It is a go-kart kit that you can use it along with Nightbot S. So Nightbot S, when you have a self-balancing transporter and then you wanted to add some spice to it, guess what? You can put this go-kart kit, and there you go. You have a mini racer car that can go up to 12 miles per hour in only 2 seconds. And it is definitely, would say, adults dream toy, and then kids' literal dream car.
So let me make sure I understand this. So if you already have the hoverboard, you can buy this and attach it to that?
That's absolutely right. That's absolutely right.
That is great.
Very creative, very fun, and it's a good way for you to spend your time with family. Your parents will love it, your grandpas will love it, your children will love it. Everybody loves it.
Is there a weight limit?
The weight limit for this product is 220 pounds.
I'm not there yet, so that's good.
What is the range on a full charge?
So on every single full charge, you can go almost 10 miles with it. And then you can see on the steering wheel as well as the seat, they are definitely adjustable. So we'll say one size fits all, and it's just very entertaining. I would definitely recommend everybody to get one and try it out.
And you mentioned it was a kit. How much assembly is required?
The assembly process, I would say, is fairly easy. So for the Nightbot S, all you need to do is pretty much go behind of the go-kart and you put a strap on. And once the strap is on, you are pretty much good to go.
do you sell it both ways? Do you sell it as the car, or do you tell people to buy the scooter first and then buy the kit separately?
So I think the more natural progression is if you really love mini racer car, you can buy the whole set just all at once. But I would say starting point, you definitely would start with a Nightbot S, and if you're really liking it and you want to add a little spice to it, go.
Great, yes.
Definitely a great add-on for you to buy.
All right, so what does the GoBot itself sell for, and then what does the kit sell for?
So I think for kids and adults, during the crowdfunding stage, we receive a lot of feedback. All of the people say it's just they really enjoy the adrenaline pumping of having a little racer car that doesn't seem as as a normal racer car, but it go really fast.
What's the cost?
The cost, my bad. So the cost here is around $1,000 during the CES for the promo deal.
So $1,000 would be for everything we're seeing here.
That's correct.
And is it available now, or?
It is available right now. You can buy it right now at store.segway.com.
And if you already have the scooter, what does the kit part cost?
If you already have the Nightbot S, the kit itself will be costing $799.
Okay. I think that's
Cool. Yeah, I think it'd be a nice addition to the Tesla.
We have a second one because we have to go back to the airport.
That will be. Unfortunately, one thing that I need to point out for this is not street legal.
Yeah, not street legal.
We're gonna have to
Only sidewalk legal.
Safety first, very important.
Awesome.
Thank you, Jeff.
Thank you, Jeff. Thanks. Thank you.
So it's a little hard to understand, and they do have a video kind of explaining it, is that you have two pieces to this. So that little go-kart thing attaches to what is a different product than Nightbot S, which is what that little child came riding in on, this hoverboard.
There it is. Yeah, that's it.
Look-alike.
Right.
So you attach that with straps to the back of the kit, and then you have a go-kart that can go 12 miles an hour. But still pretty cool.
I think it's pretty. Yeah, it is very. It's
I mean, look at him go. I mean, that looks awesome.
And I mean, if you already have the, I think he said the 9Bot S. I guess it's a more powerful one. Yeah, you just
S
click
stands
that
for
guy
sport,
on.
I assume.
Okay, good.
No, I'm just. I don't know.
And what was the clip-on kit was $600? Is that what he said?
Yeah, I think he said $799. What's funny is during that entire video, I was looking for. Looking for this buy link the entire time. There it is. So $799.
Wow. So $800 for that clip-on thing.
Yeah. And then is that it? It doesn't buy Segway confirm. Where is the other option? How do I
the all-in-one, right?
Yeah, I want to see the all-in-one here. Let me click this kit right here. These are those are the scooters that I was trying earlier.
Because I think that scooter alone is no kit.
Yeah. So let me click.
I think that's a lot of money.
Yeah, I agree. I wonder how much I really can't tell. Nightbot S detachable. Like, it makes it sound like there is an S in there. But he said $1,000. Because that's $500.
Yeah, so that whole thing is then $1,200, right?
Yeah, exactly.
One of them is $800. It's almost $1,300.
Yeah. This package does not include the Nightbot S. The buyer needs to have or purchase the Nightbot S separately. Whew. Yeah.
That's getting up there.
Yeah, exactly. I mean,
and these are the kind of things I don't think you're going to find at big discounts.
No, I don't think Segway does.
I don't think even Captain J is going to be able to find this on Alibaba for $79.
He might find a lookalike. You know, I wouldn't.
He might find a lookalike. Yeah, you're absolutely right.
And I mean, I just did a quick search for go-kart, and it looks like they're in the $800 range just for a normal go-kart. But I could be wrong. Because
then you're paying $800 just for the attachment.
yeah, exactly.
And it didn't look like it had gauges or lighting, or it just looked like it was two wheels and a nice looking.
Apparently, Razor makes a lot more stuff than I remember, because there's a
Razor is doing
electric powered.
Oh my gosh!
Look at this. Now that looks. Those little wheels look like this is a shopping cart with a motor.
Exactly. I actually did ride that at Toy Fair. I think it's been out like 3 years now. That also seems expensive.
Yeah.
For $600.
Yeah.
But I'm not
yeah,
a kid.
this is that one where that wheel does the one wheel.
Yes.
I remember that. Yeah, it drifted like crazy. These casters
yes, exactly.
would go crazy. I forgot about that. But see, that's $800. Oh, this is less. I thought that was 800. Yeah, see, that's $500. Yeah, seems. I mean, once you get above $1,000,
and it doesn't even fold laundry.
It does
you
not
could
even
run over
fold
stuff.
laundry. What are you supposed to do with this thing? I mean, I assume that it's popular because the Nibot is, a Segway product. It's been. I remember seeing that a few years ago. I will say, anybody who looks at this website will get Amazon ads, or sorry, not Amazon ad, Instagram ads. I have seen Instagram ads for this go-kart ever since CES. I mean, it's just like, it seems like every day I see another Nibot go-kart kit ad on Instagram.
Yeah.
So
it's getting annoying that
I know.
No, especially when I spend the day looking up stuff. The next day, I get emails from and then I always love it when it says, "Have you changed your mind? Are you going to come back? Are you going to buy that?"
Yeah,
it's kind of terrible. I wish they had a white noise thing. I guess you have to go in to the what is it? The private browsing.
Private browsing, or some things like Internet or Internet Edge, or whatever they call it now. Edge will turn on Do Not Track stuff for you. It's basically they just use cookies and pixels to tell where you've been, what you've loaded before, what IP address has looked at this page, to figure out all that stuff. Oh my gosh! Surprise, surprise! Nibot Segway, a Chinese company, sells their products on Chinese markets. So apparently, it is on Alibaba.
Oh my gosh!
It's on AliExpress. It's loading. It hasn't loaded for me yet.
Okay.
But it's probably going to be full price.
$359.
I think it's going to be full price.
Okay.
Not loading.
It's going to be the actual device.
Yeah,
not a knockoff.
I think so.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, so it is. Okay, so it finally loaded. So it's $547. No one has reviewed it yet. You can be the first.
Mm-hmm.
One order.
Oh, and that's just the cart.
That's just the cart. That is not
okay. All right.
That is not everything else. Interesting. Shipping only cost $100.
What?
Yikes. No, please. I'll buy that off Amazon. No, thanks. Yeah, so just, normal.
All right.
Okay, with that, oh no, this is your product.
Yeah, exactly. I had gotten an email about it. It sounded like a good idea, something I might be able to use when I go on a boating trip. And it's called SatPack, and this is it.
CES 2019, and I have a text message. Oh, there's no service. I am totally out of luck. I can't send a message.
I have the product for you. So
what is this?
This is the SatPack. It's a device that is a satellite messaging tool, so that if ever you're out of cell or Wi-Fi, you can still stay connected. So it clips on. I'm going to have you hold this. It clips onto your phone.
Here's my phone.
Sure. It clips onto your phone just like this, and you can use our app. You're an Android. I can't.
That's okay.
I'm going to use my phone. Okay. Sorry.
Watch, he has 9 phones under the desk. It's a scam.
It's not a scam. So if I wanted to send a message, we connect to the geostationary satellites of Intelsat. So I'm going to put in...
Let's turn that way a little.
Okay, cool. So I'm going to send a message to my Android phone, which is right there. I'm going to say, "Hi, Dick." And then we're going to send and retrieve a message. And so we use our pointing screen to orient toward the satellite. Now, this is actually a simulation because we're inside.
Okay.
But this is what it would look like if we were outside and actually going over the satellite. So I'm sending message and checking for new messages. And then it goes right into the regular cell network. So I just got my phone here. And I have a new message from Darren. It says, "Hi, Dick." And I actually included my location in case there was an emergency and they needed to be found or be retrieved.
What does that retail for?
So the set pack is $249, but we think the real deal here is it's pay per use. So there's no subscription for needing it. So I buy the hardware and then I actually keep one in my car so that if ever there was an emergency, I would stay connected.
So this is anywhere in the world?
Anywhere in the U.S.
In the U.S.
Right now, we don't have permission to go elsewhere, but hopefully in the future we will. We've had a lot of interest here to go international, but we're still at the beginning stage.
How far offshore can you go?
A couple hundred miles.
Oh, a couple hundred miles.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So the satellite actually covers all of North America, so we could work in Mexico and Canada, but we don't have licensing yet. But that's in the plans.
And then how much would a text message be?
So each message is 40 cents and actually can be even less if you buy in volume. And of course, 40 cents in an emergency is no big deal. Who cares?
Is there a limit to the message? Are you like Western Union?
It's 480 characters, which is more than actually your regular text message. So you can say kind of anything in 480 characters.
You could tweet.
Right.
You definitely you could tweet anywhere in North America. Is it out now?
It is out now. We launched a month ago.
Okay. And your website?
Satpack.com. SATPAQ.com.
I think that's a great idea.
I love that. I love that because I've learned about tons of satellite products, and most of them cost just absurd amounts of money. But for something like this, where really you're just sending a text message. Obviously, there isn't a protocol to send a text message over satellite. So what they've done, they've used their own app so that you can write a message, send your location, and all that comes through to the end user as a text message, which everybody has. Perfect. That's like the most perfect. Like they just use their pack to piggyback onto text message eventually, but you use their app to send whatever message you want. Incredible. I love it. I love that.
I know because when I looked at sat phones, it was not only were they expensive, they all had a monthly fee. I think Garmin finally has it down to $15 a month or something, but you're only going to use this in an emergency. So you're spending like $180 a year just to have it.
Yeah.
This way you pay the $249. And I think
which is probably much cheaper than any other satellite hardware in the entire world.
Yes, and then you buy a message card, and I think they started at $5 or $10, and you're set. And then it has its own battery in it. No, I think it's a very clever idea.
I think that's brilliant. Is to use an app so that you can send a small string of text over satellite. I love that. Apparently, so Eric Duckman says there's some two-way satellite devices. No annual commitment. Spot X is what he's saying, but the price is. Let me click it.
It's the same.
It's about it's the same. So the difference would be that this is a two-way device. So you better hope that whoever has the other one checks it regularly. Exchange messages with any cell phone number or email address.
Okay.
We may have a SatPack competitor.
Yes, yeah.
Oh man.
Exactly.
Post on social. Interesting. Oh my gosh.
And
our chat room is amazing. They're great.
They are. Blake says, wait a minute, go to Amazon for the Spot 3.
Oh no, this ain't new stuff. It's new to me. GPS messenger. It's only $150. This looks like definitely it's focused on emergency stuff for sure. I mean, I guess any satellite thing will be. You can send it with a pre-programmed message.
Oh, I don't like that as much.
Yeah, I like that you could also just say, hey, custom messages, let's contact know where you are by sending a pre-programmed message. Oh, how do you program that? Can I program it from my phone? Could I use my phone to program that? Interesting.
Yeah.
So there's competitors in the space. That's good to hear. I mean, this isn't a space that I focus on.
No, me either.
This is brand new to me.
And it's a lot cheaper than, when I was writing my boating magazine. I probably checked these out 10 years ago, and they were, $700-800. And yeah, there was a company called Iridium, and then I think Motorola put money in it, and then I think they went bankrupt. Eric Duckman says Spot is, oh, I see. So Motorola and Iridium gave up. And now Spot is
that's
what's left.
What's left. Interesting. So one really neat thing that I need to look up on the SatPack's website. But on the Spot X, it says that there is down here 240 hours or 10 days of battery life. Which is pretty good.
Yeah, that is good. That is good.
Good. With a rechargeable battery. Okay, interesting. Let me see if I can find that info on SatPack's
And
website.
then we just have to pray that you have an emergency where you need it.
I know, exactly. That's all you need now. I mean, with the SatPack, you do need to keep both your phone and the SatPack charged.
Yes.
But nowadays, I mean, we've covered here on the Giz Wiz those solar panels that will power up a battery so you could keep a phone and a SatPack charge, which is good. I don't see quickly on this page how much battery it will hold. Here we go. Fully charged battery will send and receive about 150 to 200 messages and will remain charged for about 4 to 5 months in storage.
Oh.
Okay. So obviously the battery goes down when it's actually sending a message, so it can last 4 to 5 months just sitting around.
And that was the SatPack website?
Yeah, that was SatPack.
All right, that's good.
My cat has been locked away and is meowing for me. So anyway, there you go. Some really, really good satellite products. Holy mackerel. SatPack, Spot. That's pretty neat. I love it. I'm glad that there's some movement in that space.
Yeah, no, it's great. It's great.
Let's head on into Dick's Gadget Warehouse.
They're geeky and they're goofy, together they are loopy. When gadgets pass away, he takes them out to play in Dick's Gadget Warehouse.
And so, as we've been saying for the past year, the Gadget Warehouse is a space for any kind of gadget. So I found a gadget yesterday. So when I walked into the Javits Center for the New York Boat Show, I was surprised to see this.
Dun, dun, dun.
And I said to the guy, "Why are you at the boat show?" And he said, "Because you can land and take off from the water in this."
What?
So, run the video. He said, go to the website. We have a video, and I'll talk over the video. So this is what I found out from the guy. It has 100 horsepower.
Back here?
That's the plane.
Okay.
That is it. Also, chat room, come up with a price because it was way more than I thought. Okay, I'll give you that. I'll give you that hint. Holds 2 people. The wings fold back. And he actually folded the wing back and unfolded it for me. Very easy to do. He said, I said, you know, if you're on the water, how fast can you go? And he said, you can go 28 miles on the water because when you go 30 miles an hour, you're going to take off. So you can land on the water, on the beach. It has retractable wheels that come down if you want to land in a landing field. It goes 100 miles an hour. The range was, I'm looking here, range is 427 nautical miles. So I think that's close to 500 miles and 500 miles. And they make a trailer for it. So you can trailer it around. Yeah, I thought it's pretty neat.
I agree.
And now the thing is repeating. So the problem is the cost. So let's start with you, Chad. What do you think this might? It's FAA approved.
Okay. So is this some, I forget what they call them, micro lights or whatever that?
Yes, I think it's called a sport. I think there's like a sport craft license from the FAA.
Got it.
What you would need for this. Oh, here we go. What, 499,000, 250,000.
Yeah, I mean, so what I'm thinking is, okay, so let's just like a Sea-Doo, okay? That's going to cost you like 50,000 probably, a high-end Sea-Doo.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
you know?
yeah, okay.
And then you get an aircraft territory. I'm thinking, okay, probably six figures, so over 100,000. Then you add these really cool things about like it has foldable wings and lands on the water, stuff like that. So I'm thinking add another 50, so 150K.
Well, someone almost
got it.
Oh wow! Did Ranger Rick look that up online?
No.
only because he nailed the price to the penny. Okay, so the base price is 269,000, but with everything in it, including the Garmin navigation system and everything, it is 389,000.
You could buy a nice house with that amount of money. A really nice house. Holy cow!
I thought it was unique until I heard the price. I mean, you know, if you're loaded with money, this would be something a lot of people don't have.
Yeah, I mean, if you're a millionaire, it's only a third. Only a third.
That's right.
Golly.
Right. And it folds up to 7. When it's the wings folded, it's only it's less than 8 feet wide, so it fits on that trailer.
Listen, if you bought this, the Joneses could never keep up. So you'd be the Joneses at that point.
Yeah, that's right. And then Dennis had a good idea. He said, can you go into a marina? And the guy said, absolutely. And I said, oh, so when you land on water, you can retract the wings? And he said, well, that is a hitch. So you can't retract the wings when you're on the water. Oh. So I'm not quite sure. The only way you could get it in the marina is to launch it from the trailer.
Right.
And then I guess putt out into... No, because you have to open the wings again. I don't see a use in the marina for this.
Yeah. I mean, you'd almost have to boat over to the edge, maybe have someone fold both wings for you. Oh, no, I guess you can't turn on the propeller. This big prop is what would... there's no, like... Yeah. Jet.
No, and the wings are not automatic.
Yeah.
So you sort of have to almost go to the edge of the wing to fold it open.
I'm trying to see here. Would it be able to propel you? Yeah, I guess you have to walk to the edge. Yeah. That doesn't really work.
Well, you know what? I don't think we should put a deposit down just yet.
No. But you know what? I think we'll take 2 demo units. You know, I think we could. If we got a demo unit,
I have no room in my backyard. We could land in your backyard.
Exactly. Yeah, there's a lake not far. There's lakes all over Dallas. Just land it there.
There you go.
I'll take one. Sure. I'd do the FAA training. You know, if I just happen to come into, you know, if I just happen to get one.
Money. Yeah.
Golly.
Anyway, they're at iconaircraft.com.
Wow. Now, it looked like it was also two-person, two-seater.
It is two-person. It can take automotive fuel or aviation fuel.
Oh, that's nice. That's very cool.
The,
and so that's 500 miles. That's a lot of miles. I mean,
yeah, it's 427 nautical miles, and I believe chat room, you can check that out for us. 427 nautical miles is how many land miles? I think it's more by like a fifth or something. Oh, right. Order one to celebrate your 2000th show.
There we go. Let's do it.
There we go. And we have something to shoot
it's
for.
491 miles, real miles.
That's pretty good.
Instead of fakey miles. Yeah, I mean, like you could get to San Antonio, you know, with that. And you said max speed was 100
miles an hour.
Hour?
Actually, it says 100 miles in their specs, but in an article I read about it, it said maximum speed is 109.
Okay.
So there you go.
Cool. So yeah, that's not that bad. You can get from Dallas to Austin in under 3 hours.
Yeah, Dallas, you can land in that river right in the middle of town. Yeah, there you go.
Exactly. Yeah, Austin has Lake Austin. You just land on Lake Austin.
And when you come up for the meetup, you got the Hudson River. You can do the Miracle on the Hudson all over again.
Yeah. There's got to be rules, right? I mean, you can't just land a plane in the Hudson, right?
I'm sure. No.
Okay. Anyway, that's way
Scully.
neat. That is crazy. Yeah. Well, you have to get one, put it in the warehouse. It's in the warehouse segment, so you just gotta. With that, let's move on to the least expensive segment, the letter. Oh, and there's no audio. 1 second, we'll redo that. The letter.
Become the letters, your lovely letters. Become the Giz Wiz letters now.
Letter of the week is from Roger Sperry, who says, Chad, I saw this a few weeks ago and would like to have it in my shop, but the cost is a little bit too high for me. I was watching one of the latest videos and remember you said something about the Swiffer system for your workshop, for your wood shop. So actually, Roger, I talked about the Swiffer, but you talked about sawing wood, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
Exactly.
So this is what he's suggesting. He said, I think the filter would need replacing very often if you did it with the Swiffer, but this is what he wish he owned. And speaking of things that cost a fair amount of money, what's your thought about what this might cost?
Okay, so here we're gonna play the video.
I was way off.
And let's see. I assume this is like a crazy filter, some flavor.
Yes, it's made for workshops. I think to filter out sawdust, etc.
Professional and hobbyist to enjoy
just that voiceover added $1,000.
Yeah.
It is important to us that everyone can breathe confidently, knowing they are protected from the dangers of inhaling microscopic wood dust particulate. That is why we invented the revolutionary Powermatic Air Filtration System 1250 with microdust collection technology. The only AFS unit that continually purifies shop air with ultra-quiet efficiency. The microdust collection technology cleans the shop air by capturing the microscopic wood particulate in its electrostatic air filter and redistributes clean air throughout the facility. We placed multiple units with 2 very different woodworking facilities and want to share their stories.
Oh, okay.
Just tell us how much.
Too much stories. Okay, I get it.
Yeah. Okay. Becky guessed 500. I'm trying to recall now. I think she's close. Is there a buy button?
Let's see. I'm gonna guess like I'm gonna guess 1,000. So I'm gonna say buy now.
Buy now. Dun, dun. Here we go.
Website. Oh God.
Oh, you have to.
Okay, we'll buy it from Woodcrafters.
Woodcraft. And
800, 700. Sorry, I can't count.
Whoa.
$700.
Whoa. Well, welcome to Sawdust in My Lungs.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm not getting
the thing is that so they make quite a lot of sawdust catching technology. Many power tools, especially like table saws or skill saws or something like that, miter saws, that sort of stuff, will have a sawdust output and you can hook up a
bag, right?
tube, yeah, and it'll go into a filter bag system. And whenever, you know, I've seen these in my father's shop and stuff like that. When you turn them on, the bag goes and then it expands, and it catches a whole bunch of stuff. On top of that, the shop that my father runs, he's a middle school shop teacher. They have a device that is similar to this. So this is up in the ceiling, and it just runs all the time, and it's fairly quiet.
It's the same company, isn't it?
Oh, is it? Oh my gosh, is it? PowerTech? Oh, Powermatic.
Oh, okay.
Wow, that looks very similar. It looks very similar.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's not this one, and in fact, this one looks a lot smaller than the one that's in my father's shop. But you know, this is $150. You know, it's a lot less expensive than that one. I wonder if I can search for shop air filter, and also show the other type. There we go.
Does your dad still teach shop?
Yep.
Oh, great.
I don't see the other type that I'm thinking of, but they're pretty common. You can find them at Harbor Freight. This is very similar to the type where it just fills up this gigantic bag, kind of similar to the Swiffer that it'll take in. Yeah. But this would also take in sawdust directly from, say, a miter saw or something like that, or a table saw or that sort of stuff. So I would say avoid this product. That's in the letter. There's other ways to get your shop
right. So clean. Roger Sperry, if you're watching, check out Amazon and do some research.
Yeah.
You can get something similar.
Yeah.
For less.
Exactly. I'm sure that this, Powermatic is super quiet, but shops are not known for being super quiet places.
No, that's
it's kind of hard to make a table saw that's quiet. That's normally why you see people using ear protection in a wood shop. So yeah, I wouldn't. I would stay away from that one to buy. Thank you so much, Roger, for sending in that letter. With that, I want to give a big thank you to our patrons over at patreon.com/GizWiz. That is our Patreon page. Patreon is a service for you to support independent content creators, and we're on there with our own site, Giz Wiz, patreon.com/GizWiz. So please, if you enjoy the show, please consider giving back over at Patreon. Patreon is sort of a reoccurring subscription-ish type. Every time we post an episode, you guys give back just a little bit, and we're only really asking for a little bit. Some of you may give a little more, but we encourage small amounts. It doesn't have to be a ton. If Patreon's not your deal and you want to give a one-time donation or just not use Patreon, you can use PayPal over at gizwiz.tv. Click on the Patreon tab, and there's a PayPal link on that page. Big thank you, huge thank you to everyone who has supported so far. You guys are incredible. Thank you to all of our patrons and to everyone who's also donated over PayPal. You guys make the show happen every single week. So thank you so much for your support. We can't do it without you. Also, while you're on the internet, head on over to gizwiz.biz. Play What the Heck Is It? It's the game show online. And I'll be honest, I have no idea what this current gadget is. Here it is, the whole gadget. Nothing but the gadget. This isn't like a piece of a gadget. This is everything.
This is it.
I mean, I said that I didn't know what it is, but really, it's a little bit obvious. This is... So they did this charity event and they gave away really crummy looking pots. Okay, these were people who were learning how to throw clay on a turntable, and they just didn't end up. And this is what they gave out, but it was for charity, so you had to buy an ugly looking vase pot thing. If you think you know what it is, get a guessing over at gizwiz.biz. There are 6 Mad magazines for correct answers, 12 Mad magazines for funny, clever, hilarious, and interesting answers. So get creative over at gizwiz.biz. If you want to watch the show live, head on over to gizwiz.tv. there we will be live just about every Thursday from like here into the future. That every time I say that, that is a curse that will make sure that the next episode is going to be off
a different
schedule.
Day, yes.
Yeah. But if you want to watch the Giz Wiz, head on over to gizwiz.tv. There's always a little bit of a schedule reminder right there at the top of the site, so you can check that out. And the site will just update to have a little live player when we are live. Once you're there, join the chat room right down there. And then if you want to make sure you never miss an episode, also subscribe or watch all of our past episodes there on the site. Don't forget to send in your Gadget Warehouse videos if you have a gadget that you love, that you hate, that you just need to tell people about. Please take a video of it and send it our way. Those emails can be directed to mail@gizwiz.tv, and most likely we'll show your video on the show. Just try to record in horizontal mode, upload it to YouTube, don't attach it on the email, and then send us that link.
Yeah. And don't forget, and old gadgets too. We love old gadgets. Anything.
Those are our favorite for sure. Is gadgets you can't buy anymore. Gadgets from a bygone era. With that about wraps up our show. We'll see you next week.
I'll be here. All right, we need a photo and we need a I have a fake sat pack.
Oh, nice. It's like the shell.
Yeah.
That was so interesting. I was like, I've never seen a product like this. This is amazing. And then everyone was like, here's one, here's two. Okay, Jack, you're going to be our star. I don't got a gadget.
Yeah. You want to make sure to buy one from a company that doesn't go out of business. You said, help, I'm dying. And
I'm sorry, our service is down because our satellite is down.
I'm sorry, we're no longer in business. Please try another company.
Did you see that? Did you see that shooting star Thursday? Yeah, that was our satellite. Okay, here, let's do a photo.
Okay.
I somehow hurt my arm bad last night. I think I slept on it weird.
Oh no!
And I can't get like this arm. I can do this. I cannot do that on this arm without causing a whole bunch of pain. Okay. Kitty cat, you got to look excited for the camera. Ooh, that's hard to do. Look up. Look up. There we go. In 3, 2. It's like herding cats in here. 3, 2, 1. One of these is hopefully a good frame. Ouch. Check. Oh, that hurts me. Ooh.
All right. So, chat room, I'll see you Saturday with Leah. Lerena's back. And then we're doing Giz Fizz PM. Actually, Giz Fizz, whatever we call it now. Immediately after radio, since there's no more screensavers. And we're back on Thursdays, as Chad said.
Yeah.
We need a title. Dun-dun-dun-dun.
Crispy Bacon says, where there's a wheel, there's a way. Spelled like the company WHILL.
Oh.
Where there's a
That's
wheel,
all right.
There's a way. Here, I'll put it in the chat so you can see how it's like that.
Okay.
Mwah. That's one. You like it? Or do you
that's fine.
Keep fishing? Okay.
Let's just go another minute. Let's see, we had the go-kart thing, the mute.
What was that one? Smarty things or something? What was the name of it?
I can't hear you. I can't hear you.
What was that go-kart called? 9bot.
Yeah, 9bot.
The most expensive gadgets at CES. That's kind of what we covered.
And we had the airplane.
I really wonder what I did to my arm.
Did you fall or sleep on it?
I think I slept on it weird. That's the only thing I can think of. Like, this will not. I can go in, but then it hurts.
Alexa, cover your ears.
Yeah, that's a good one. Alexa, stop listening, Alexa.
Oh, yeah.
I do need to take Advil or leave. I do need to medicate.
Yeah.
I haven't done that yet. Welcome to your 30s, Chad, says Nova. It's official. You're getting old. I know. It's not arm cancer.
I guess Alexa, cover your ears because people will know that word.
Yeah. White noise. Alexa. Alexa snooze.
Oh, put a lid on it?
Put a lid on it?
Which is sort of what that thing is.
Hey, a video. All the heavy lifting. Yeah, exactly. I'm lifting this soda.
Oh, I see. Yeah, they're afraid that.
I know, buddy. That's almost one reason I don't want Alexa in the title.
Yeah, I put a lid on it.
Yeah, put on a lid on it. Echo. Lid for my Echo. Title Alexa.
Oh, satellite.
I wonder if there's a sat pun. Sat on it. Sat. A light. I don't know. Voice thingy. Put a lid on it. Hey. I guess we'll just keep Alexa.
Or yeah, put a lid on it is okay too. If you
Just
think
put a lid on it, yeah.
When you say that, when people play it, I don't know. Does the title come up on audio?
Yeah, I say it right at the top.
Oh, just
people can just
put a
deal with it.
Okay.
Set pack. Land on the water. Let's just say, put a lid on it. Here we go. In 3, 2. Oh, what? Did you find a?
No, it's got willpower.
Willpower. I like it.
But spelled.
This is funny. Nova says, "It's a boat. It's a plane." Yes. It's a boat. It's a plane. Correct.
You could do that. That's okay.
Do you like correct or yes? It's a boat. It's a plane. That's the gadget.
Yes, it is. Oh, I want you to. How about that? It's a boat.
Yes,
it's a plane.
Yes, it is. ...
Yes, it is. Okay.
Love it.
Thank you.
Thanks, Nelba. That was on Twitch chat.
Okay.
Yeah.
Buddy Yates, hey.
It's time for the Giz Wiz with Mad's maddest writer, Dick DeBartolo. This is episode 1711, recorded Thursday, January 24th, 2019. It's a boat. It's a plane. It is. Oops, I didn't say that right. It's a boat. It's a plane. Yes, it is. Cool.
Okay. And then next week you'll poll the Patreons for a Feb theme.
I could probably do that now. I always do that so late. I always think about it now.
Oh, do it now. Do it now.
And then it's like 24 hours before. I'm like, oh no, I never did that.
Do you have enough categories, or should we try and think of some?
Yeah, I think so. Well, can't hurt. Let's think of some. I can pick and choose.
All right. Gadgets for the garage.
Good one.
Gadgets for the game room. I don't know, just throwing stuff out here. Gadgets for the garden. I guess we did that.
Valentine's Day gadgets, drugstore gadgets. I kind of feel like we did drugstore gadgets.
I think we did.
I have found gadgets. I have found enough gadgets to do one-handed gadgets. I already have a list of the ones that I would buy, and I keep putting it on the poll, and it never gets voted.
Oh, that's funny.
I have found enough gadgets to be performed one-handed, so I always put that on the poll.
Let's see.
Gadgets to empty your wallet. No, please. The budget can't take it. Snow removal gadgets. I would have a real hard time doing that.
Oh, cleaning. I guess cleaning gadgets is okay.
Yeah, we've done it before, but we can.
Okay.
We've been doing this for years, so.
Yes, exactly.
Let me think. Cleaning. In fact, I think the Angry Mama. Maybe Angry Mama was from Kitchen Gadgets.
Oh, maybe. Yeah.
I could do gadgets Chad's been given. Yeah. Because my parents gave me a few gadgets from Christmas and stuff.
Did we do your Christmas gadgets?
I can't remember. I think we've done that last year or something.
Last year?
Gadgets for girls, says Nilba. Grooming gadgets.
Oh, grooming gadgets. That's good. Gadgets to make you feel better? I don't know.
Yeah. It gets into pseudoscience real fast. Battery. Ooey Dewey knows my grandfather too much. He says, gadgets given to him by his grandfather. We got a paper clip and we got a battery. My grandfather gives the worst Christmas presents.
That's very funny.
He once gave me a calendar for that current year. So it was good for a week.
It's very funny.
And he doesn't do them as a joke. These are like
stupid gadgets.
Stupid gadgets. Done.
Because I think there's a whole website called Stupid Gadgets.
That should be our theme all the time.
Yeah, it pretty much is. We just call it something else. All right, we should have enough, right, to do a poll?
Yeah, totally. Spy gadgets, traveling gadgets. Sure, we could do office gadgets, pointless gadgets. That might be a good one.
Yeah, pointless gadgets is good.
I like that. Thanks, Knob. Dunb. We got an email the other day that was, do you realize it says Dunb?
It's very funny. I get that about twice a year. Did anybody ever tell you that there's a misspelling? Yeah, I guess that's why Chad reads it that way, because he doesn't realize it's spelled wrong.
Someone says dangerous gadgets, sleeping aid gadgets to help you sleep.
Oh, gadgets to help you sleep.
Yeah,
that might be good.
Gadgets for dyslexics. There's not many of those. Audible.com. I do kind of like New York Angels, pointless and pointed. So I could do either. I could also do one gadget that just has a point on it.
Oh, that's very funny. Gadgets to soothe you.
Yeah,
I don't know what it is. A teapot. No.
Yeah. I mean, I wonder if there's it's kind of like grooming gadgets. There's probably a good word for like spa-like gadgets, like things that could give massages and maybe help you meditate.
Oh yeah.
Things like that.
Gadgets to make you calm. Gadgets.
Yeah, calming gadgets.
Calming gadgets. Exploding gadgets.
It's kind of a short list.
Yes. You can end with the big boom.
Luxury gadgets. Camping gadgets. We've done camping gadgets before.
We did camping and we did gardening.
The gadgets to keep you on schedule. That's a little... I don't think I could find 4 scheduled.
Yeah, gadgets to keep you organized.
Yeah, I feel like we've done organization before.
Yeah,
but
I think we have.
Another one that we can do again. What are the patrons going to do if I give them like a list of like 8?
Oh, no, just give them 4.
People are going to be like, whoa!
Give them 4 and then you'll have some for the next time. Anyway, I have to go.
Yeah, no problem. Guys, we're going to head out. Thanks so much for hanging with us.
Chat room, I'll see you Saturday with Leo and Thursday again.
Yep.
For the Giz Wiz show. Chad, take care.
See you, Dickie D.
Okay, bye, Josh. If you're listening, bye. Beatmaster, thank you. See you Saturday.
Gadgets to keep the kids organized. Love that one. Kids not organized. Kids, what is that? Kids occupied. Okay, I'm out. Love you guys. See you later. Till next time. Bye. I see a pattern too. Gadgety gadgets. Bye!